Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Today I wanted to make a quick video on GTA 6. Now we don't do speculation on this channel unless we have some evidence to back it up. This is why I stay away from speculation and I don't do it. Unfortunately, since the launch of the GTA 6 trailer, there have been many people who have been making multiple videos on this one topic, constantly milking it, and it's still going on 2 months later that Jason is supposedly an undercover cop. Now, making one video suggesting this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when you make multiple videos on the same topic and they are all over 8 minutes long, I'm starting to question whether the people making these videos actually believe it. And these YouTubers, they are doing it primarily for views. Now, the reason all of these videos are over 8 minutes long is because on YouTube, when a video is over 8 minutes long, you can put as many ads as you want into it. This is going to be a quick video where I explain why I think this theory is nonsense, and we aren't going over 8 minutes in this video either. Now, if I'm wrong on this, I'll be happy to admit to this, and a year from now, I will say I was wrong when I upload a video on it if that is the case. Now, where all of this is coming from, where is this theory coming from? This is based on a bunch of speculation and clips from the trailer. The gaming media is also getting in on this, posting constant articles about this. So basically the theory is that in the GTA 6 trailer, it's actually backwards. The theory states that Jason is secretly an undercover cop and sent Lucia to prison. Let's watch that clip quickly here.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
So Lucia is in prison in this part, but I'll tell you, this means absolutely nothing. It looks like Lucia is talking to a parole officer, some kind of counselor therapist, to see if she is deemed fit to be released back into society. If she was in for some extremely serious crime, I doubt she would be seeing a counselor or a parole officer. Lucia doesn't seem to be taking it too seriously, which suggests she's not in for much. What I think is that this is most likely the prologue. This is where the game starts. She's probably in prison for some stupid crime, maybe stealing a car, assault and battery, selling small amounts of drugs, something that would land her in prison, but not for an extremely long time. I believe Lucia was released from prison after that scene, because if you look at the artwork, you can see this ankle monitor on her leg. This is a GPS tracking device that courts will order defendants to put on. The point of the tracker is so that they don't escape and the government knows where they are. If someone is awaiting trial on bail, one of the conditions might be that they wear the tracker. As part of probation, it might be used to tell the defendant they can't leave the city where they are living, or it might even be used for house arrest, forbidding people from leaving their home. This artwork suggests that Lucia was already in prison before she sat here with Jason, killing this theory, in my opinion. Now look at this frame here at the end of the trailer. You can see the ankle monitor isn't there. Now what does this mean? It means that Lucia has no more legal problems, so it was removed by the government. The robbery happened before the ankle monitor was put on, or she removed the ankle monitor illegally. I don't think the robbery was done before the ankle monitor was removed, because the robbery seems like the next step in moving up their crimes, and it's something you're going to be in prison for years. Plus, they are trying to conceal their identities. Lucia makes plenty of public appearances, looks like he's cruising down the highway and attending some kind of party, and the trailer also suggests that she's going to some big nightclubs. I highly doubt she would be making a massive public appearance if the cops were looking for her. It would make her look stupid, so I'm fairly confident at this point she no longer has legal problems. Now let's talk about the one part of the trailer that suggests that Jason might be a cop. There is one shot in the trailer that shows the body cam of a police officer. It shows them raiding a suspect's apartment. Now people are claiming this is Jason. From the arms, we can tell the officer is white and most likely a male, but it's not proof it's Jason. Do you know what I think? I think this body cam footage is actually something that was on the news. The TV in GTA 6 suggests that we will see many crimes on the news. You see several crimes on the TV, including the Joker man arrested, some kind of accident, and street race. This body cam may be no exception. It might be footage the police released to the media. As you can see, when you're flipping through the channels, you might find this. Now, the final scene shows Lucia and Jason on bed, most likely in a motel, where Lucia says trust. Now, people are suggesting this is a hint towards Jason being a cop. I don't see it here. They are a couple, and they're going to be committing robberies together. They are based on Bonnie and Clyde, the famous real-life robber couple. Of course, they are going to want to trust each other. Some people have even said that Jason, looking nervous as the cops pass him, might mean he's a cop. How so exactly? The reason the cops passed him here is because they just robbed a liquor store. How do I know they just robbed a liquor store? The scene of them walking into the liquor store and kicking it in, they are wearing the exact same outfits. Jason has the same bandana on, and Lucia is nervous too. They just hit a liquor store and a convoy of cops passed them. Who wouldn't be nervous after that? I saw posts of people saying that because Jason has trigger discipline, this proves that he's a cop. That is the stupidest one yet. For people that are confused, in the final shot of Lucia and Jason entering the store, we can see Lucia has her finger on the trigger in the trigger guard. Jason, on the other hand, has trigger discipline. This is the angle that Jason is holding his gun at. Someone that is more experienced with firearms will hold their gun like that, keeping their finger off the trigger. The reason is because the gun has a higher chance of going off if you have your finger inside the trigger guard. Someone could get scared by something and react quickly and the gun will go off. The only thing this shows is that Jason has handled firearms more than Lucia and has more experience. It's in no way proof that Jason is a cop or a former cop. Here's one thing these people haven't thought of. Maybe Jason is former military. You think of that? You don't have to be a cop to understand trigger discipline. We had two characters that were former military, Vic Vance and Nico Bellic, in the American and Yugoslavian armies. So maybe Jason is former US Army or a former Marine. And even if he isn't, maybe he just knows firearms better. Michael in GTA 5 handles firearms much better than all of the characters, and Michael was never a cop or a soldier. He even tells Franklin to go to the shooting range to practice. Anyone who has experience with firearms will know what trigger discipline is. I know what it is, and I was never a cop, even though I wanted to, and I wasn't in the military either. And lastly, I will say this. For people saying that Jason is a cop, have you ever thought, why would he be spying on Lucia in the first place? What's the point? She robs liquor stores. She's a small-time criminal at the start of GTA 6. The only logical explanation here would be that Lucia's connected to someone bigger, like a cartel boss or a gang leader. But going for her makes no sense, at least not at the start of the game when she's a small-time criminal. We have never had a GTA character die in the game that we play as either, so I don't believe any of this. And for the people that compare Jason to Wei in Sleeping Dogs, Wei is an undercover cop infiltrating the Triads, but that was advertised from the start. And Wei doesn't put innocent people in danger, nor does he kill innocent people. The only time I can think of where he put innocent people in danger was when he basically pissed off Big Smile Lee and his guys shut up the nightclub, but I doubt that Wei even expected them to shoot up the nightclub. Every GTA character has committed some kind of cold-blooded murder. Wei killed Sun On Yee and 18K gangsters. He hasn't killed any innocent people. His story isn't comparable here. The only way I could see Rockstar doing some kind of police story is if Jason is a government informant, not a cop. He's playing both sides, giving some information to the feds while committing crimes, or he is like Brian O'Connor, a character in Fast and Furious, where he admits to Lucia he's an undercover cop and falls in love with her and gives up law enforcement and his assignment to help her with her crimes. Other than that, I see these theories as nonsense. I'll be happy to admit if I'm wrong and Jason is really a cop, but I see no proof here. The people pushing this stuff aren't doing this because they believe it, but because they're trying to milk as much of the GTA 6 trailer as humanly possible, stretching videos out past 8 minutes. If you want to know how stupid this clickbait is, just remember the Cops and Crooks GTA Online DLC. Remember when they talked all about that? Or remember the fact that when GTA 5 was first revealed in 2013, clickbaiters said that Michael was Tommy Vercetti. People were speculating in 2013 that Michael was Tommy Vercetti. That's how stupid it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you meet anyone who believes this Jason is a cop theory, please link them this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.